Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee, and it's good to see everybody piling in this morning. Great things happening. Want to know what's going on with you? Get those questions in, get them moving today. We had to get some housekeeping stuff out of the way yesterday, so I'm sorry I missed people. If I'm able to get some things that I missed yesterday, throw them in there. Let me know what's going on. So good morning, Joni Lee. That's a new name I see. Good morning, Rob. Would you please draw a card for me today? Joni, I would be glad to. And we're going to draw into some of what I was talking about, live life. We're going to talk about that some. Joni, I will be glad. Folks, make sure you go into tarotwithanattitude.com or to book sessions to be able to reach out to me, but also Tarot with an Attitude at YouTube, because we put things out, things happen, things come on there that you may not be able to access me from some of the other super channels sometime. So please make sure you find me on Tarot with an Attitude at YouTube and subscribe there. Also, for my folks coming in this morning, Christina, good morning, Facebook. We have people logging in on Facebook. Make sure you're clicking the allow StreamYard to see who you are, so that way I can see who you are while we're streaming, as I'm streaming to several different platforms. Speaking of the Tarot with an Attitude Facebook group, folks, jump in, join in. Things are happening, things are popping, we're moving, we're getting things ramped up for our trip, the Great Cancun, the TWAA Cancun Getaway 2021, Halloween. Check it out. Folks, the booking is right in the description. I put the link in there this morning. Make sure you're checking it out. Joni, let's get to you this morning. Let's see what's going on. All right, got my Darkwood Tarot deck. I've got several Oracle decks here, and we're just going to kind of get moving. But first off, we're going to start this thing out the way it needs to be started out with. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Gaia, Earth, angels, spirits, please make sure that I am in touch with you today. Make sure that I know you're there, that I feel you. Wrap your wings, your arms around me, the dragons, the fairies, all these things that you have given us to guide us, to help us as gifts and power. Make sure that I am in tune with this today. Any messages that come through me, make sure they are of you and that they are received in the manner that you wish them received. So mote it be. Woo! Bangarang! For my newer people, Bangarang, come join our Barefoot Bangarang tribe. We believe in getting back to being a kid. I was listening to Jimmy Buffett. Life's just a tire swing. Look it up. Listen to it. It goes back to the simplicity of life. Last night, I was listening to Mike and the Mechanics, In the Living Years. Be alive. Say what you need to say today, because you don't know what tomorrow or even later today is going to bring. Jody, we're going to go here. I'm trying to, when you see me wave around, I'm looking for which card I want to use, which deck Spirit is calling me to, and I am really we're going to run two here. We're going to go with the Darkwood Tarot to begin with, but there might be one more coming from the Whispers of Healing Oracle deck. All right, Joni. Glad you're here this morning, everybody. Mississippi, Johnny Dickerson in the house. Good morning. Ming Ming's here. Michael. Glad you're here, sir. Hope your show went well this morning. Michael and Engaged Reiki have a show right before mine. You ought to check it out. 7 a.m. Central Eastern. It is 8 a.m. There we go. All right. Here we are. Joni. Good to see you. Good to see you. Tammy, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I know you got a lot of things going on. I need to get up with you. Tammy, glad you are here today. All right, Joni. Here we go. Joni, it seems like you got a lot of things in the change going on around you. Things moving, things shifting, things banging. And some of these are going to be pretty radical. Doesn't mean they have to be bad, but it does mean that they are going to be life-changing. There's going to be some big changes, and they've kind of shaken you up, kind of gotten things going. I don't know where this is, but I'm really get a feeling more that it's around the house. Let me get up here and get out of that glare. The Tower card. This was your shadow card. This is what's lurking. This is what's going on underneath. There's changes happening that you're out of control of, and you're not meant to have control of them. But the way you can take control and the way to work with them is to work with change. This is the King of Cups, and it came upside down. So what this is meaning is don't let your emotions drive your decisions in this time of change. You need to become the king of your emotions, pull them in and study them, and make sure that what you're doing is for the betterment of you, your higher self, the better good, and those around you. Sometimes those don't all mix. So you have to go for the higher good of yourself and make sure that things are happening. You can drink from the cup even in wicked, wild times. And that's what you see our lovely nymph is kind of moving around back there, and the ghost. You've got some things shaking up going on. You've got this, though. You've got to be that king. It's inside of you. You have to take control and manage it, but be careful about using all emotions is what I'm getting. Make sure your emotions stay in order. If you get sidetracked in this emotional thing, you're going to get off and things are going to get even nuttier. Okay? So mote it be. Let me know what's going on. tarotwithanAttitude.com. That would be the best way to get hold of me. Book a session. I need sessions. I need it. Helps me to keep this thing going of what I'm doing. But thank you. All right. Tammy, let me see. Sometimes everything on my computer screen when I start moving just jumps. Good morning, Bangarang Tribe. It's a beautiful day. Birds are singing, and I have my feet in the grass. Love to all. It is your life, folks. Are you living it? The question I asked today came from several songs that I just kept getting as a message. We talk about synchronicity. We talk about angelic numbers, things like that. And I believe Spirit talks to us in this manner. And one of the most important messages I heard repeatedly from late last night till this morning is, whose life is it anyway? Is it yours? Well, but Rob, I'm a parent. I've got kids. Been there, done that. But this is still your life. This is still your universe. They have their own life and their own universe. Get hold and remember to live this life. Do like Tammy said, get your feet in the ground. Say bangarang. And sometimes we got to take care of ourselves before we take care of others. And folks, that includes our children. We teach our children to become dependent upon us and other people when we don't show them that you have the ability and the actual need to live your own life. Grab this life, dance with it. We don't know if you look up or down, we're going to be seeing them tomorrow. That's one of the reasons this Cancun getaway is so important to me. I want to meet you. I want to hold your hand. I want to shake your hand. I want to give you a hug. I want to meet people in person. And this is important to remember, that this is your life. The bangarang, remember, it is there to teach us. An adult. Throw it out. What you throw out comes back at you, right back at you. Bangarang, okay? And if you're throwing out worry, if you're throwing out, yes, man, I just got the whole pain. This is what's going on, and I'm getting the shivers. If that's what you're putting out, if that's the life you're living, that's what you're getting back. Bangarang, grab that childhood and remember that magic. Grab that childhood and remember when, you know what? The chores don't matter. Even if I get in trouble, I'm going to go have some fun today. Unadult yourself. Grab your magic and live your life. This is a powerful thing that I'm feeling needs to be passed on. Here we go. Let me see what's happening here. Michael, Tabitha, good to see you. Christina, good morning. Tabitha, good morning. I would love a card this morning. Bangarang. Bangarang. It's so important. I think the astronauts say it before they get in the shuttle. Bangarang. I don't know. Got my hemp works going this morning. Was running a little late, a little behind, taking care of some technical difficulties. Oh, this brings me good. Somebody shot me a message because they bought some of the products, and I'll get some of the products I use are about the curcumin and the coffee. That's pretty much my biggest thing. But I'll get back with you today, and we will touch base about what you might want to find the best product for you. So Tabitha, good morning. Tabitha, what I'm getting is whispers of healing for you. That's where we need to go. You're carrying a large weight. I can feel it. And man, it just came right across my chest. This is something that is, woo, and there's communication going on. Something with communication, whether it be with yourself, your spirit, or somebody else that's being a pain in your ass, it is communication is going heavy. So we're going to ask, what do we do? What do you need to know about this? And I'm going to use, I've been drawn to the whispers of healing. I feel spirit wants you to know something about healing. I don't know why that is, but man, this is heavy in my throat, and it's something to do with communication. And wow, yeah, you got some stress going on there, woman. What's that all about? What's going on? My ears are ringing, everything. Okay. This is a difficult thing for everybody. This card is specifically for Tabitha, but I want everybody to listen up. I want everybody to pay attention because this is important. Whether you believe in anything I'm saying or not is important in your regular life as well as in your spiritual life. Boundaries. This is about setting boundaries. Sometimes we even need to set boundaries, and the number is a 5. 50 is the card, so the number breaks down to a 5. And what does that do? Boundaries. Look at this beautiful card. People are still together, but they have to take time alone. Sometimes you have to set boundaries within yourself. Set boundaries about, okay, I'm worried about this. I can't get out of my own head. I'm going to set a clock. At 10 o'clock, I'm looking up, when do I have time to worry about this? Okay, it's not till 9 o'clock at night. Set the clock and say, I'm going to give this my thought at 9 o'clock tonight. But until now, I have to give my own self boundaries to be able to get things done and get into a different mood. And you know what? By the time you get to 9 o'clock, you may not need to address this anymore. You may not want to address it. That's what's going on. Boundaries. Boundaries are so absolutely important for our personal growth. Remember, I said, whose life is this anyways? It's ironic, Tabitha, that this card came up. This is your life. You have to set boundaries on your mind, your body, on the subconscious, and on things that are going around you. Set boundaries. When you set boundaries, some healing will begin. That's what I see that's going on. TarotWithAnAttitude.com. Get up with me. I'll be glad to go over some of that with you. I can go into a lot more detail. Jody, good morning. Glad to see you. Here we are. I'm going to take a drink, kind of take a little separation there. I like to break things up. All right, here we go. Okay. Jody, I'm being told I'm going to use the Imperial Dragons. We're going to find out. There's going to be a challenge. Let's find out what that challenge is right out of the gate. May not be the challenge you think it is. This challenge may be the root cause to dealing with any other challenges you have. Let's find out what's going on with this challenge, shall we? Okay, here we go. Angels, Holy Spirit, Mother, draw close. The challenge is keeping your hope, keeping your dreams, keeping things alive. The challenge is remembering that you're not just plodding through every day. I was going to mix plotting and trudging. How many of us got up today and feel like today is just another day to get through? That's so sad. It's beautiful out there. We woke up this morning, walked out the door in Florida, thought summer was here, and man, we got the nice cool breeze. Things are moving. I hope you took time to look outside. I'm also still getting something in the throat. This is communication. And you feel like you might be beating something to death, and maybe you are. Get off it. Give it a rest. let spirit take control. But your challenge here is in flying and is in learning to remember you can't control everything, but the challenge is remembering there is always hope unless you need to let something go. That's what's going on. I'm going to turn something off here for a minute, folks, so I'm not distracted with it. All right, there we go. Now then, what do we do though? So we are going to go to our Darkwood Tarot. Darkwood Tarot is a great new deck. I didn't bring the actual box in so I could show everybody. I think I used it the other day. I'm not sure. But what we're doing here, and I just got called. You're going to get another card here, Jody. Let's find out what's going on because I got called to pull another box in. I didn't know why, and now I know why. All right, here we go. To deal with this loss of hope feeling is to understand things come and things go. Death and rebirth. Let me see again. I'm trying to get, unfortunately, Bruce, the light is where my face is. So there we go. The death card. Okay. Death is nothing to be afraid of. It is letting some things go, and certain things die. Certain things, and if we don't cut them, then the whole tree, all we have are bad memories. It's just like a rose bush. Man, when you're taking care of roses, the art of taking care of a rose is knowing when to cut the buds, when to cut the branches back, and make them so it can grow into something beautiful again. Remember, you are the rose bush, Jody. You are that. And certain things have to be cut. Certain things are going to die, whether you want them to or not. But in doing that, we rise up, we become something new. This is a great sign that things are out there for you to change. It is time for you to let something go. And what I'm getting told here is I'm going to bring out the spirit guides, messages from your animal spirit guides by Stephen Farmer. That box I do have. It was sitting off over to the side and something told me to draw to it. So, when we say that's the action, don't kill them, but it's okay to let some things go. It may not be a person. It may be a job. It may be something in the past, maybe a car, maybe a house, maybe whatever. Things have to be let go of and things have to die. It is the nature of our human existence. Life, death, life. It just is an eternal, that's what's going on. And sometimes once we let something go, we figure out, had the book in the mix. I thought the deck felt funny. All right. Sometimes when we let things go is when after a while, when we've grieved for a minute, we realize, oh my God, it's a whole new day. The sun's shining. The birds are singing. People are walking around me yelling, bangarang. They're being magical. We're getting our wings to fly. And sometimes you got to cut that. Wow, that just hit me hard. You've got to be able to cut some things loose to fly. Folks, I was given this just now in talking to Jody. It is very important if you're having problems flying to remember when you get on a plane, you can only take so much luggage with you. When you get on the wind, when a bird, it can only carry so much. When you want to fly, there is shit you have to leave behind in order to be able to fly. Wow, that was powerful. Thank you. That is a message, one of those things we're wanting to hear. To live and love and cherish your life, there are things that have to be left behind. Jody, we're going to grab a message from your spirit spirit guides, which the animal spirit guides. Let's see what we've got here. All right, let's see what's happening. All right. The seagull. Now is the time for deep emotional healing. Jody, all the cards, different decks are pointing to the same thing. You got to let shit go. You got to bring things out. You're going to have to hit them head on. If you need to talk to somebody, make sure you're calling somebody. If you need to call 211, call 211. And 211 is not an emergency number, but it's generally a service in most states that shows you where you can get it if you need to talk to somebody, and if you're having financial difficulty in doing so. reach out to me, tarotwithanAttitude.com. Love to hear from you. But you can fly. It is capable of you flying. This card came upside down. You're not, because you're not letting go of things. Okay? Let me know what's going on. Love you. Peace, love, and light. Please accept the healing love. Everybody send some radiant love out to Jody so we can make sure she can get through this. We've all been there before, and it is time. I know you're hurting. Bruce, good morning, Sir Bruce. We had a great show yesterday. Bruce is waving, everybody. He is here. He is in the house. Make sure you understand that if you want to get information, we have the go to the group. But here is the link for booking for the trip. Bruce, we also have a phone number. You know what? I didn't put the phone number up where I can print it. So that's what's going on. That's where we need to go. But Bruce will answer your questions. You got any questions? You don't know where to go? Send them to tarotwithanAttitude.com, and I'll get you with Bruce. Good morning. Miss Kim Danberg. Good morning. Good morning to you too, ma'am. I am looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Kim and I are doing readings, Island Crystal and Beads, in Merritt Island. We are doing them together, the Moonlight readings. Love doing these. They're short bursts, real quick for people, 15 minutes at a pop. Make sure you call them. I believe there might be 1 or 2 spots left open, but last I heard, I think she and I were booked up, but it still doesn't mean we wouldn't like to see you and shake your hand and say hi. On Saturday, Island Crystal and Bead, I will be there Saturday for readings for people, and I will be there, I think it's from 11 to 4. My wife's ready to kill me because we're packing to move next week, and I'm going to be off reading cards. But she's supportive. Thank you. So make sure, Kim, that you come by, see us. We'd love to see you. Love to meet you. Good to see you. Thank you, Kim. Thank you for being here. All right. Christy, good morning, Rob. Great to see you. May I have a card today, please? Thank you. Much love. Much love to you too, Christy. There we go. Rita, good morning. All right. Let me see what's going on here. Christy, I'm being told to use the animal spirit guides, messages from your animal spirit guides. I've been told to use that this morning, and I'm getting, what are you worried about? What's going on? Because I just got hit in the shoulders. I mean, like right at the base of the neck with it hurt. This actually hurt. All right, Spirit, I get the message. Yeah, okay, thank you. There is something you are just carrying around, and it's weighing on your mind very heavy. I would actually caution you to be careful. You're worrying so much that I'm feeling you could be headed for some health issues if you don't get this under control. Folks, stress, it will mess you up in more ways than one. It messes you up in your eyes. It messes you up in your legs and your limbs. It messes you up in your hearing. It messes you up in so many different ways. Here we go. The Penguin. I love this card. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. So there's something you've been going through, and I think that's what, yep, there we go. Away it finally went. You keep moving forward. Notice the direction our little buddy here is headed. He's moving into the future. For me, when I look at this card, he's moving to the right, which is always the future. With the whole mirrored thing with video, I don't know which way you're seeing it, but one of the things is to remember, penguins are tough little creatures, man. They go through long periods of cold and darkness and things like that. Wow. What they're saying to you is grab this spirit. You are about to make it through. Don't drag stuff with you. Folks, I keep getting this let stuff go is a message. It's probably why it was driven to me of live your life. Go on, okay? But the sun comes up. You're going to be able to swim. You're going to be able to dive deep. You're going to be able to go after a sardine if you want to. It's coming. And you're going to be back in that water, splashing and living life. It's headed your way. You keep up with the penguin. You grab that toughness. And you notice the other thing about a penguin, and I want this really coming to me, Christy, whatever you're moving at, they're not known to be the fastest birds on the planet walking from point A to point B. Thus, the March of the Penguins. Okay? What I want you to do is remember baby steps. Just do baby steps. You know, we laugh at the movie. I love the movie. I strongly suggest you get it just for a chuckle. What about Bob? But one of the things the Richard Dreyfuss character is playing in there is he talks about baby steps. We don't have to get there tomorrow, but be moving forward. You spot a goal, baby steps. Go towards it. And that's what, for you, Christy, penguin steps. There we go. So mote it be. Happy to have you there. Let's see what's going on. Arcana, good morning. Everybody, good morning. Good to see some people. Melinda, good morning. Could I get a card, please? Wondering if I should just take a leap of faith. Depends on what it is. If it's jumping off the roof, probably not. Okay? Leaps of faith are great, though. And a lot of times that's what Spirit needs us to do. That's what we're supposed to do. You know, Melinda, you and I have talked some. You and I need to talk on the phone for a while or on Zoom. You're on the damn phone all the time. So let's hook up on a Zoom call. This is somebody I know who I've only talked to on the phone, but I know them personally in my life, and I know a little bit about what's going on with them. And Melinda, you've got it, girl. Spirit's got your back. My question is, how strong do you believe in Spirit? Has the scientific world captured you so much where you can't bang around, where you can't grab your wings and fly? How much time did you spend yesterday investing in somebody else's dream? Yes, you got paid, but somebody else got paid as well. Time for you to get the whole nut, okay? And we do that. Take the leap. Find out what's going on. Guess what? You can always go back if you need to, but don't take it. The leap of faith is seeing it and saying, this is where I'm going. This is what I'm doing. You feel it, you taste it, you know it, and you don't see anything but success in the future. It's just that way. So Melinda, what I'm seeing for you on the Panda card, create a space for yourself in your home and or place of work. What I'm getting told here, and we're going to pull another card for you, is absolutely exactly what I was saying. Your leap of faith, is it a leap of faith in what? Have you created a sacred space in your life for Spirit? Have you created a chance for the mother, the earth, Gaia, to give you the things that you want to do? Do you have faith that somebody's there to help you out? Do you have faith? And I don't know why I got the name Howard, but that it's a Howard and it's somebody there with you. I don't get it. Fill me in, drop a line later if I can see it. Let me know what's going on. But that is what I am seeing. And that they can work with you. I feel like you're so, up in here because you're trying to do it all on your own. Get some guidance. Let's go. Let's see what's happening. Whispers of Healing. How do you do this? Nope, that's not where we're going. Darkwood Tarot. Let's go look. Let's look in the shadows a little bit. Let's find out what's going on in the shadows. You've got this desire. You've got this passion. Man, I can feel it down deep inside. And you're just scared. You're scared. Fear is what's rocking your world right now. Guess what? That's why the ride's so damn good. Go through the fear. You know, Parenthood, a movie. I love referencing movie and music because there's so much we could draw from art, okay? And there's a point where he and his wife, Steve Martin and his wife, are really having a rough time because she's pregnant late in life. And the old grandma is there living with them, and she says to Steve Martin, you know, I used to love going to fair with her husband, to the fair. And she said, this carousel was nice, but all it did was go round and round. It was good, but it got boring. I like the roller coaster because I was scared. It was exhilarating. You didn't know what was going to happen next. What's your life? A carousel or is it a roller coaster? That's not just to Melinda. That is to everybody out there. Sorry, that was heavy. That's what came through. That's what I needed to say. Don't shoot the messenger. Here's where we're going, folks. All right. Glad to see some people back in. All right. 6 Cups. You are wanting victory. You are worried, and everything we got here for you is about you. This was actually upside down. 6 of Cups is about finding that victorious spot coming through. 6 of Cups is finding it, but it's upside down. So you're having problems. You're not walking forward. You're not moving on this. You're not letting go. And the secret of what's happening is, Melinda, the upside down death card. You are afraid of failure. Melinda, step up. You're young, girl. You got this thing in the bag. We don't know unless we try. And that's what this is saying is the death card. You are going to have to let some of those things go. When you're jumping out and making the leap of faith, sometimes you have to leave your security blanket behind. Okay? That's a rough thing to do. But damn, when it works, whoo, it works. When it doesn't work, you just pick up and you start again. It's all there is to it. There you go. You've got a good support system in your life, whether you know it or not. Woo! All right. Melinda, thank you. I'm glad for that, and I'm glad for you. I appreciate you. Good morning. Good morning. Cynthia, Janice, good morning. Here we go. Let me turn off somebody that should have known I was in a show. Let me turn the ringer off. All right. There we go. Glad to see everybody here. Jen B, I haven't seen you in a while. Glad to see you. Hey, Bruce, I may be reaching out to you later. I have some questions about the trip. There you go. That's it. Christina, it's going to be a ball. You know me, I ain't going to do nothing that's fuddy-duddy, okay? We're going to have a good time. We're going to rock it, all right? Arcana, good morning. Here we are. Quinn Murray, glad to see you here. Thank you. I haven't seen you in a while. If you're new, I think I remember seeing the name, but welcome. Come on back. Y'all get over into Tarot with an Attitude on Facebook. Get in the group. Rock that thing over there with us. I move next week. Middle of next week, I move. I'll be getting some time back within the next week or so, and then I can settle down, and then I'll be doing even more with this, which I enjoy and I love doing. So help me out. Let's find out what's going on. Sieglinde, good morning, is saying good morning. Quinn, let's throw you a card real quick, okay? Let's throw Quinn a card, all right? Let's find out what's happening. All right. I love that name, by the way, Quinn, okay? You just saying hi. Quinn, hi. Yep. So, Quinn, thank you for saying hi. But for some reason, I am compelled to draw you a card. So I have to do what I'm compelled to do. And there we go. Let's find out what's going on. Quinn, we'll keep it short and simple. If you get any more questions, drop them down into the bottom if I can get there, or make sure you're hitting tarotwithanattitude.com. That is where you want to be. Some new faces coming in here, folks. Make sure you're subscribing to Tarot with an Attitude at YouTube. Not just riding off of one of the other channels. Those channels go down quite a bit. Mine does not, okay? We can stay through it. They're great channels. I want you to look. There's another spiritual super channel. Has some great people on it. Check it out. But make sure you're checking in here. Also, just like my daughter is right now, there are several people that are watching through the Tarot with an Attitude Facebook group. So, Quinn, let's see what's going on here. All right. Just one quick card for you real quick. And woo, man, this devil is playing a card for everybody. Remember, you are only prisoner to what you attach yourself to. The devil is not something that is out there with a pitchfork like everybody thinks he is, okay? Or she is, or it is, all right? But remember, many times in our life, the devil is what we make it. I did a show a while back. Go look it up, The Devil Inside. The Devil Inside. I think I even had, I haven't had Detest on in a while, and I keep running in here. I think it's time to have Detest back as a featured guest on the show. So Detest is really cool. Those of y'all know who Detest is. You will remember those of you who do not. But Quinn, unchain yourself. Somebody out there is trying to chain you, get you to chain yourself to them, don't, because this card came up right. This is something that's moving around. Be careful. There's something that's trying to lure you in and suck you in. Make sure you know what you're doing. Keep your eyes open. So mote it be. All right. Glad for everybody coming in. Yeah, Jimmy also says it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Absolutely, absolutely right. Bambi's Light in the Woods. Bambi, I am with Tammy. I love the new name. I absolutely love it. You know what's hard though? Being a light can be work. Being a light can be work. And that's where I'm going here. We're going to start with Whispers of Healing. I'm getting a very heaviness. Not so much in the shoulders this time, but a very heaviness in the heart. And I want to make sure that you've got what you need to take care of this. Because you are trying very hard. I'm getting that. I'm almost getting like an exhausted feeling, like right now in dealing with this, I could lay down and take a nap. Yeah, my eyes just got really heavy. It's like wild. That's one of the first you'll notice. But it is, if you need to talk to me, get a hold of me. Okay? Bambi, life is good. Life is out there. It's hard being a light in the woods. It's hard. Nature wants to put the light in the woods out. You think nobody's seeing it, but they are. And boy, when they see it, generally when you find your light in the woods, it is what brings you home. Bambi, you can have that healing effect for people, and I want you to understand, yeah, we're going with this one. It was a jumper, and it was a fugitive, and it ran right towards me. So it was saying, this is what I want you to know. Growth. We're going to pull another card for you, but growth is very, very big. This card is the 15. It's the 1. It's new ideas, new beginnings, and 5 with conflict and instability. A lot of times when we start a path, we don't know what's on it. Melinda, 15. Remember that. 1 and 5, okay? But together they become a 6. Together they become emerging through the conflict. They become victorious. They become a way to find the way. It becomes you becoming the light. Look at your light. Don't lose sight. You have your own light you can look for, Bambi. Make sure you're doing this because you're going to have to grow and keep growing. You already are growing. Folks, growing hurts because it means changing things. It means changing your environment. It means changing people around you. It means letting go of things we had anchored in if we're going to grow, and if we're going to grow spiritually, mentally, physically. Why do you think they call it growing pains? And I'm not even going to the old movie or the old show, okay? But we have all seen and dealt with some children that when they're going through puberty are actually dealing with pain. It's that becoming to the next stage. The body is adjusting. The bones are adjusting. Bambi, that's what's going with you. You're going through some growth. So sometimes you got to cut some stuff loose to be able to grow. And reaching out is reaching out when you don't want to. You become complacent, and it means doing work. So that's what's going on, Bambi. So mote it be. You've got this. You reach out to me. We'll talk. Okay. Sieglinde, can I have a card today, Rob? Please. Thank you. Much love. Love you. Sieglinde, I love you. I don't know what's going on, but you have such a pure heart. You went through a lot of somebody. You just didn't know everything that you had, the potential that you had. You're starting to realize that things are starting to change. That's got to be scary for you. So let's see what's going on. There's a challenge ahead of you. Doesn't have to be a big challenge. Doesn't have to be a bad challenge. Let's find out what that challenge is. All right. And then we're going to talk about how do we hit it head on. What's the next logical step to deal with it? All right. Balance. Oh, my God. Welcome to the world. Yes. Thought just ran through me. Temperance. Balance. This is all about understanding. This is also the karma card, okay? To me, it's the karma. What you get in or what you get back is what you put into it. Remember, karma's not, oh, shit, I'm here because I did something wrong and I have to pay my debt. Sometimes it is, but you can change your karma. You can change that balance. You can work through karma and say, you know what, I did this, so I need to offset it with doing something even more powerful than what I did. Embrace it, go with it. But the key to karma and the key to understanding for you is balance. 11. All right. I love when a deck has balance or temperance as the 11, 1-1. How much more balance could you get? But bring those together, it's a relationship. And this relationship is your challenge. Understanding balance, understanding karma, understanding what you're dealing with. Remember, this was a challenge for you. All right. And this challenge is going to come in you yourself dealing with your new spiritual understanding and spiritual world, that pairing together. So how do we deal with that? Let's go here. All right. Here we go. All right. See, Glenda. So if the finding balance and understanding the karmic balance for you is causing you your problem and your challenge, how do we get through it? Spirit doesn't just throw a challenge at you without telling you how to do it. So let's figure out how to deal with it. And what I'm getting on how to deal with it is that Knight of Pentacles. In your real life, it came right side up. There might be a teenager in your life, or you need to get that teenage spirit back. You need to move forward. Knights are always about movement. And sometimes Knights are so focused on movement, they can be a bad card. So what we're looking at here, though, is we're looking at this beautiful owl creature, okay? It's kind of scary. He's looking at the pomegranate and he doesn't see. He's so focused on what he has in his hand, he doesn't see something swooping in to take it away, okay? He is so focused. Remember I told you Knights can be laser focused? He's there. He's got what he was looking for. He's so focused on it. Boom. This creature is coming in to knock it right out of his hands. He doesn't even see it coming. And that's how you're going to beat it. You're going to get focused, so laser focused, but keep your peripheral. Don't get so focused that you don't see the things that are coming. Realize there are other things out there, there are things moving. But when you see them coming and you have an understanding of who and what they are, see, Glenda, that is going to be powerful for you. That's how you're going to get through this challenge. So mote it be. Tarot with an Attitude, give me a holler. Tarot with an Attitude Facebook group. Come join us. See what's going on. Be a part. We have a great and wonderful time. Staboss08, hello. May I please have a card drawn? Thank you. Yes, and welcome. Haven't seen you before. Glad to see you here. One of the things we always do is we tell everybody is new and coming into the show. Wow, everything I'm getting more backed up than I thought I was. We are the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. Stu, get your barefoot on, get it in the carpet. Don't know where you live. Get it in the dirt, get it in the grass, wherever you can. But bangarang, and remember to kind of unadult yourself just like you do in that picture. Have a good time, okay? And remember, we find our magic when we find our childhood. We believed in things that we've adulted ourselves. So I always challenge people to unadult themselves. I am getting the animal spirit guides for you. Let's go here. Let's go here. The spider. Trust the creative spark. This is something you've got that they want you to know. You've got ideas different ways, and you're a very creative person. They want you to trust in the creative nature of the spider. Think of how a lot of people think of spiders as, all right, but think of the intricate webs they weave. Also, what I'm getting for you is it's going to be, personally, it's going to be very important for you and whatever you're trying to do for your network. Networking, if you think about the spider and how it's all connected, how one thing leads to another, this is going to be important to you. Grab the spirit of the spider. Make sure you're networking. Don't take anybody or anything for granted. Be careful about who you're doing and what you're saying to. It may be fun at that point to be sarcastic, but remember networking is going to be hugely important to wherever you're going or whatever you're doing. So mote it be. Let me know how that goes. Arcana, Rob, may I get a card this morning, please? Thank you. Wonder if the Spirit has something for me. Arcana, Spirit always has something for us. If nothing else, bangarang. Grab that thing and remember, get that smile on your face. Folks, what do you got to do to make yourself smile? Get that smile going. Here we go. All right. You're the first one today. You're getting postcards from the Spirit. That's what's going on, Arcana. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. All right. Arcana in the house. Ha, get it? Can't help it. Dad jokes. All right. Here we go. Arcana, however you want to say it. House. All right. Dearest you, we have something exciting to share with you. You are a manifesting master and you don't even know it. There will always be enough of everything that you need in your life, money, opportunities, love, kindness. So whatever you're asking guidance about, have faith and be open to the many ways in which you will experience prosperity. Wow, what a message. Spirit is the source of your supply. Make sure, Arcana, that you are doing a daily talking out loud to the Spirit. Have that one-on-one relationship with your guides, your spirits, whether you see them or not. You make sure you're talking to them and they're understanding. The universe is always reflecting back to you what you believe. So whenever you fall into insecurity, you will be shown an illusion as if your fear were real. I call this the self-fulfilling prophecy. But the truth is that the universe is abundant. You are and always have been enough, and abundance is your natural state. If you can imagine something consistently as truth, you can and will create it. Remember me talking about even earlier today, manifesting? See it, want it, taste it, know it as being real. You can create it. You are so on the right path now. Keep believing. Then the seeing happens. Loving you more and more every day. Spirit. Wow, that's amazing. Arcana. Think of the gift you were just told. You have to grab hold of it. Grab it. You of all people, get those feet in the dirt. Bangarang. Find the magic. But what I'm getting mostly for you is don't be passive about your relationship with Spirit. You need to be active in it. You need to realize this is just as important as a real live touchable person sitting next to you. They are too. All right. Even when nobody else is there, you are not alone. Wow. So mote it be. Let me know what you're manifesting. tarotwithanattitude.com. Hit me there and share. Share with us. Share with us in the group. That would be great. Penny, good morning. Could you pull a card for me, please? Thanks. Absolutely. More new names. Love the picture. Let's see what's going on. Penny, I'm getting for you postcards from the Spirit. Find out what's going on. All right. Danny, I'm glad you're here. Yes, you do have some videos to catch up on. I have been missing you. All right. All right. Good deal. Made my heart feel good by seeing you here today. I was wondering where you were going. All right. Penny, we are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. Let me take a drink. Something going on in communications here. All right. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape. And it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and push back when entering any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit you don't really know what to expect. What you know is it's time to dive in and allow that new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life, Spirit. Folks, Spirit is our partner. I don't know how much better I could say it than that right there. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so Man, something, we're going to pull another card. We're so excited to see where this will take you next. We're so proud of you. No, we're not. Make sure you're not taking spirit for granted. You are not, what I'm really being told is you are not communicating with spirit more than kind of the way you were taught. All right. Oh, and it's one of these humble prayers or something like that. Spirit wants you to talk to them, just like I'm talking to you. And yes, I do. I love it when spirit interacts with me. Whoo, I get charged up internally and I can actually feel it. You can too. Penny, I want you to take a moment. Just close your eyes. We're going to do this. I do this a lot with people. But close your eyes and just breathe in and breathe out. Start concentrating on your skin. Start concentrating on what you feel inside. Don't think about anything else. You just concentrate on your muscles, your power, the clothes, the way they're fitting on your body right now, the way they're not fitting. What do you feel? What do you smell? What do you hear? And right now, I am asking that spirit reach out and give you a hug, touch you. So mote it be. And that warmth, let yourself feel the warmth, feel full, feel that vibration come through your body. They're there. It's that real. You can have a conversation with them. When you're having a conversation, just don't look around. Look over and say, I don't know where you're at, but right now you're here. And they will go there. And you look them in the face as best as you can, and you have a conversation. But remember to tell them good morning. Remember to say, hey, thank you. Remember to tell them how awesome you think they are. They want a true communication. All right? So, Penny, so mote it be. Let me know what's going on. Florida Mimi, good morning, everyone. Would love a card, please. Absolutely. Man, time is clicking away, and I am so far from the bottom. We've got to get something going here. I'm going to have to do this fast for people. Remember, Tarot with an Attitude. I can go into this with a lot more detail. Whispers of Healing, Florida Mimi. That's where I'm getting. Here we go. Michael, you're next. Okay? You are next from what I can see. All right. Then I'm going to buzz through it. I'm going to try to get to some people to make sure people are getting what they need this morning. All right. Here we go. Mental repetition. I'm going to pull another card real quick. Okay. This is talking about change. This is mindfulness in and of itself. Okay. If you want to change, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So for mental repetition, look up some mindfulness episodes, start with those, and you need to do them repeatedly. That way you can change the subconscious. It's proven fact, scientific fact. And I have a master's in social work. It is a scientific fact. Other people are here, Melinda, things like that will tell you cannot change subconscious without doing something repeatedly, physically, over and over to relate that that's what a new feeling to what you want. It's mental repetition. It is going through it over and over again is what I'm getting for you to be able to change the way you're thinking and the way you're feeling. It's mental repetition. So mote it be. Let me know what's going on. Michael, yes, you may have a card this morning, sir. Let me see what's going on. Wow, what a strong day. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Michael, we're going to spirit guides, the animal spirit guides, okay? We're going to find out what's being spoken here, what's going on, okay? I'm in an excellent frame of mind this morning. I take it you had your hemp works. All right, good deal. Yes. All right. Here we go. The snow leopard. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. This is important for you, and it is dealing with some of the shit you got going on from the past and some of the stuff that it's okay, take a break. It's okay. My wife has to remind me constantly, remember what you tell other people, take a break. Doesn't have to be a day, doesn't have to be 3 days, but you know what? Sometimes it does need to be. And Michael, what you're getting here is you're being told take on the aspects of the snow leopard. They are a solitary animal. They live up and away from other people. And I know you're kind of trapped in your environment right now, but you can still get your mind off of all the tasks you need to get done and take some time for yourself and take some time to communicate with spirit. This is the perfect time for you to do this if you're in that excellent frame of mind. This is a good time to go for a spirit walk. This is a good time to get your groove on. If you are feeling you are in that frame of mind, go to your construct, walk up the steps, and see where the universe takes you. This would be a good time for you to move forward on the astral plane in the other dimensions. This would be a good time for you to actually reach out and be at one with spirit and conduct that. Good luck. Let me know. I would love to hear how that goes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Here we go. Vermont Prepper, please give me a card reading today. Thank you. Would love to do that, Vermont. Oh, hope everything's going well for you. All right. Man, we got a lot of people here. I'm sorry. I did not realize things were getting... toes don't do well on ice. No, they don't. No, they don't. I hear you. Run outside, run back in. Do something. But at the same point, just take on those aspects of that snow leopard and you can do it for you. Vermont Prepper. Here we go. All right. All right. Let's see what we've got here. All right. Some things are changing. Death card's been coming up a lot today. This is the most I've seen it in forever. Things are changing inside of you, Vermont. You're wondering, there are some new growths, beginnings. You might be starting to look at some things a little differently. And guess what? Yes, you need to unchain yourself from some of that negativity and some of those thoughts. You need to let these things change. They're for your better good. And what's going on is you're going to be blessed. The Four of Cups, you're going to reach a platform, a plateau. What I warn people here is the Four of Cups. We've got this beautiful fox family, okay? And what's going on is our fox here is kind of, the four is always a good solid boundary. It's a good base, but you're not supposed to stay there, and we can become complacent. Vermont Prepper, what this is saying is it's time to look behind you. There are blessings that you've been given, and you're not seeing them. That's what I'm getting for you. It's there. Talk to Spirit. Welcome. Would love to hear more about it. Would love to go into some more details. So mote it be. Wow. Today is awesome. Second time seeing you. Great message. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's awesome. I love it for some validation. It makes coming. Good morning. Glass is half full. It's always the way to do it, Gregory. Absolutely. Wonderful smile on both the people in this picture. Glad you can see it, and glass is half full is always the way to be. Because, even people, when they say glass is half full, it means there's room for more. Wow, it's awesome. The birds are singing, and crap, it's cold out. Absolutely. I see that too. All right. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure I get to yes, communications. Yes. Healing on my part. Good. I'm glad. Let me know. Let me help you with that. Okay. Bridget, good morning. Glad to see you in the house. Janice is saying it's snowing somewhere. Well, that just bites. There we go. Healing, light, and love, Tabitha. Gregory, you're welcome. Thank you. And thank you to everybody that's there. I love that drip coffee. Oh my God. It's awesome. Jean, absolutely. As we try to run, we're running out of time here. I'm trying to getting through it. There's some people I missed. All right. I just do what I do and I say what the Spirit leads me. We are going to go, where are we at? Yes. Darkwood Tarot. I may run over a little bit, Rob. I may run over a little bit, trying to catch up, but I can't run over too much. I feel like Alice in Wonderland. With the rabbit, things to do, people to talk to, different things. Gotta go. Time. Did a show the other day. Time. Where to go? That's life. All right. Here we are. You got some new goals and dreams, Gene. There's something in your will that you're wanting to get done. And one of the things is you don't quite know what to do. It's all about being the will, and it's all about growing and taking on that childhood light. Might be a little mischievous or whatnot. There's something you're trying to do. But one of the things to remember to get it done is you always, for this project, whatever you're doing, it has to come through and be mental stability for you. Let the King of Swords come through, because the King of Swords knows when to be emotional and he knows when to be rational. The King of Swords will take you through and help you. This is something you're supposed to do in this new search and new journey. Be mindful, be present, be in the moment. Don't let your emotions run away with you. All right, folks, this is it. I'm sorry. Tabitha, spot on, Rob. Thank you. I appreciate you and the spirits and guides. We appreciate you too. Beth Bailey, we're coming to the end of the show. Good morning. Glad to see you here. Folks, again, we're going to have to bring this to an end. So let me do it this way. Okay. We're going to come on here. Remember, reach out to me, tarotwithanattitude.com. You can help me by booking sessions. I can help you. We can go into a lot more detail when we have more time than the flybys. The next thing, hempworks.com, what we've been talking about. Folks, this is I live by it. I love it. It has helped me connect with myself. I personally believe it helps me connect with spirit. It has been such a strong aspect of a change in my life, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. One of the things it's done physically, okay, is those old man pains. I still have my 2 cups of Hempworks coffee in the morning, my 2 Hempworks Curcumin, and I am months overdue now for my cortisone shots. Don't have to have them. They are as needed. I'm never telling anybody not to do what the doctor said. I get them as needed. It is the longest time I've been in years that I have not had the cortisone shot. All right. It's great. I feel good. I can move. I get up in the morning and Mother Nature's there to remind me, be careful. You're still squeaky. But you know what? It's not as squeaky as it used to be. And right now, once I take it and I get into my groove, within an hour, man, I'm popping, I'm ready to go. Please check this out. It's also another way you can help me out. At the same time, this is the link for the booking for the TWAA, Tarot with an Attitude Cancun Getaway 2021. We are going to have a ball. Yes, some of y'all are coming in or hearing about it. Amazing prices, things to do. We're getting more information, so expect flyers to change, things like that. We're getting new stuff, things that are happening. This is a phenomenal thing. You don't want to miss it. You want to be there when we roll this out live. So with everything, all of that being said, okay, what I want you to remember, and those of you new to my show, I'm sorry I didn't get to everybody today. That just means we're growing. Things are happening, all right? But for everybody that's new, take what you want. Leave what you don't. It is okay. But leave having felt some peace, love, and light. Many, many blessings. Have a fantastic day. Bangarang. Fly.